Hello, my name is Yvonne, and welcome back to another flow with me. We'll start on the mat in a kneeling position. Interlace both hands behind your back and start to draw the knuckles down towards the ground. Roll the shoulders away, open the chest. If it feels good for you, reach the knuckles down towards the ground. Press into the ground, open the heart. Drop the head back and stretch your neck. Bring yourself back up. Draw both knuckles towards your right hip and then gently dropping your right ear down towards your right shoulder, finding a stretch on your left side of your neck. Bring your chin towards a 45 degree and just find a slightly different sensation with the neck stretch here. Then we're going to switch towards the other side, both knuckles towards your left hip, drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. And then same thing, you're going to tilt your chin slightly down and find a different sensation on your neck stretch. Release your hands, bring both hands up towards the ceiling, take a big breath here, and then close it down. Stretch both hands up. You can just kind of take this a little bit more fluid and then bring both hands down. We just want to get your breath going here, taking a moment to connect to your life force. Gently bring both hands onto the ground. Find yourself in a tabletop position. And we'll start taking some cat-cow circles here, circling towards the right. Let the head and the hips move together and imagine that your spine is a big, beautiful wave. And then switch direction, circle over towards the left. Beautiful. Bring yourself back into a regular position, stepping your left foot outside, right? You're going to straighten the left foot, untuck your right toes, take the right knee slightly out, and then you're going to start to sit the hips back towards your right heel. Stretch both hands out and breathe. Feel the nice stretch into your left inner thigh. Bring both hands back up. You're going to stretch your left hand up towards the ceiling and then take it underneath your right. And hold. Find a twist here. Bring yourself back up into a tabletop. Slide the left knee back underneath you and we're switching sides. So stepping your right foot out, taking your left knee slightly out as well. Untuck your left toes, sit the hips back towards your left heel, stretch both hands out. And stay. Long, beautiful breath. Pressing yourself back up and then thread your right arm through your left hand. There we go. Taking your right shoulder down and find a twist. Staying here. Press yourself back up into a tabletop position. Now from here, you're going to kick your left leg out. All right, take a moment to find some balance. Stretch your right hand out as well. And you're going to try to reach back towards the toes and kick into sort of this half bow position here. Right, really kick the back of the feet into the arm. Stretch the chest forward and breathe. Release. And we're going to switch sides, kicking your right leg back, stretching your left arm forward. And then reaching back, catching towards the pinky toe side. Kick the feet into your hand, open the chest. Hold it for a moment, and then letting it all go. Sit back into your child's pose, open the knees out wide, and then draw the hips forward, open the chest. So we're just sitting back, finding a bit of a dynamic movement here. Roll the spine forward, open the chest, going at your own pace, okay? So sitting it back, find that deep hip stretch, and then pull forward into an upward facing position. Sitting back, and hips down, taking it forward. Few more times just like that. Draw the hips back and then open into an upward position. Now stay in your upward dog position, and you're just going to twist towards the left and twist towards the right. Look over the left shoulder and then look over the right shoulder. Very nice. Coming back into a tabletop, we're going to go for that half bow position again, all right? So, kicking the left leg behind you, straighten the right hand out, find your balance, and then reach for the feet behind you. Open the chest. See if you can access a slightly deeper stretch second time around. We're going to switch sides, so kicking the right leg back, taking the left leg forward, left hand forward, reaching back, and then open the chest. Good work. Bring everything back onto the ground. Give yourself a moment just to reset here. Now we're going to step the right foot in between the hands, all right? You're going to kind of push the right knee forward past the toes just a little bit. Get that nice big stretch into the hip flexor. And then stretch the left leg back behind you, right? Breath in. You're going to reach both hands up towards the ceiling. Open the chest. Sink the hips down and forward. And then draw the hips back into a half split position, straightening the right leg out. So we're just alternating between these two positions, right? Bending the right knee, open the hands towards the ceiling, and then pull the hips back, straighten the right leg. Beautiful. So just moving between the kneeling position in your deep lunge into a half split position. Rocking back and forth. Finding your own pace here. Now you're going to pull back into that half split position and fold over your right leg. Breathe. Rebend into your right knee, and you're going to start to walk the left foot towards your left hand. Come into a pigeon pose here on the right, okay? So we're going to stay a little bit upright here first so that you can really feel that left hip flexor. And then you're going to fold over the right shin and lift up. Folding over and lifting up. Fold over and lift up. Fold over and lift up. We'll do one more just like that. Fold over, lift up, and then you're going to bring yourself down. Thread your left arm through your right and stay. Gently come out of the position. Tuck your left toes. Slide the right knee back under. Sit back, take a moment just to notice how that feels. And then we're going to switch sides, okay? So, when you're ready, taking your left foot in between the hands, stepping forward into a low lunge position. Push the knees slightly forward just to get a nice ankle stretch. And then reach the right leg back behind you, stretch it back, hands up towards the ceiling into a low lunge. So same thing this time, we are alternating between a low lunge position into a half split on the left leg, okay? Finding your own pace. Inhale to reach both hands up. Exhale, draw the hips back into a half split. Keep alternating between these two positions. And now we're just going to find that half split position. Hold and breathe, folding over your left leg. Gently come out of it, and you're going to heel toe your left foot across into pigeon on the left side. So stay nice and upright first, rolling the shoulders down and back. Chest is really spacious, and then you're going to start to fold over your left shin and lift up. So folding over, lifting up. Fold and lift. Fold and lift. Fold and lift. And then we're just gonna fold over the left shin, thread your right hand underneath your left and stay. This is a deep hip opening plus a twist. And breathe. All right, beautiful. Bring yourself out of the position. All right, take your time. Slide the left knee back underneath you. Just sway the hips side to side. Just take a moment. Find yourself in a seated position. We are going to come into a straddle pose, okay? So take both legs out as wide as you can. Keep them straight, and then you're going to start bending side to side, stretching opposite hand across. However deep you can go, just find that sensation and try to move fluidly between side to side while keeping the legs on the ground. As long as you feel a nice side body stretcher, it's all good. Continue to just take it side to side. Maybe you pulse a little bit side to side, from the left to the right, from the left to the right. I'm just pulsing it out in one direction here actually. So if you want, just do that. Find either the left or right side and do maybe 5 to 6 pulses, and then switching it out to the other side. And then come back to the middle. Take a big breath. And you're going to fold over. All right, start with some pulses here. Try to continue to point your toes up towards the ceiling as you move into this deep position. Continue to pulse it out if you need to, and then find a position where you can hold the stretch while keeping your spine nice and long. You don't have to follow what I'm doing here. This is just the depth of where I can take it. I want you to be sensitive towards the depth of the position that you can take your body into. All right, it may not look like what it looks like on my body, but I want you to try and find what that feels like and looks like in your own body. That's what matters. All right, when you're ready, bring yourself back up. All right, gently bring the knees up, and we're going to reset. Have your hands behind you, bend into both knees, and just start dropping the knees down side to side in a windshield wiper motion. And just finding your own pace. Should feel a nice twist through your belly. And then you're going to straighten one leg out as you kind of draw a half circle towards the side. Again, you can slow down or pause the video if you need to. Try to point the toes, and then just drawing a circle to point it out to the side, moving it side to side. There we go. Now coming down onto your right forearm, bend into your left knee, and you're going to grab your right heel or maybe your right calf and start to lift and lower. So you're going to start to straighten this is your left leg. You're going to start to straighten the left leg and lowering it, straighten and lower. And then find a sweet spot where you can straighten the left leg as much as possible. Even if you keep a soft bend, that's okay. If you feel a stretch, it's good. Breathe and hold. Let everything go. All right, and we're just going to switch sides. So come onto your left forearm, Bend onto the left leg, and then you're going to straighten and bend that right leg, okay? Catching either your right ankle or your right calf. Try to find a dynamic motion here before you hold it into a deep stretch. And breathe. Release the leg. That was really nice. And then bring yourself back up into a seated position. Straighten the legs in front of you. Have your hands out to the side, fingers pointing towards the side. Lift the chest, open the heart, lift the hips up. Come into a reverse plank. Lower the butt down, and then we are going to lift up again, rolling the shoulders down and back. Drop the head behind you. Press into the feet and lower back down. Press into the hands, lift up and lower back down. Very nice. Bend into both knees. We're going to twist over towards the right. Taking your right hand behind you, left hand is just catching onto your left calf, and then we'll switch sides. All right, letting it go. Find yourself back into a tabletop position, coming into our puppy pose, my love. So when you are ready, stretch your hands out, heart heavy onto the floor, stack your hips on top of your knees, hold, breathe, and relax into your puppy pose. All right, gently slide the chest down, all right? Placing the forearms onto the ground. You're going to catch onto your left foot and draw the left heel as close as possible you can in towards your left butt, finding a nice quad stretch here, okay? And breathe. Pulse it out a little bit if you need to. Switching sides. Right hand catching onto right foot. Draw the right heel in towards your right butt. Hold. And let it go. Toes together. Take the knees out wide. Maybe you wiggle the hips out a little bit. I love finding small intuitive moments like movements in between my stretches. Alright, frog pose. Take the knees out wide, flex into the foot, melt the hip bones down into the ground, stretch your hands out, and we're just gonna hold it here. Breathe into your frog pose. If you need support of your blocks here, feel free to grab them. Otherwise, we're just gonna stay and stretch it out. Continue to draw the hips down towards the ground. Gently press yourself up, the chest up, and then we're just going to do a couple of push-ups here if you can, okay? Otherwise, you can just hold the frog pose. Don't even worry about it. Otherwise, lift and lower the chest. A couple of push-ups here. Just try. And then let it all go. Slowly bring the knees back together. I was really feeling this one for sure. I remember I was like, damn, my hips are feeling so spacious at the moment. Find yourself in a cross-legged seated position. Take a couple of neck rolls here. To the right, to the left, but go slow. Go slow. Slow is where the honey's at. All right, stretch both hands up towards the ceiling. Take a big breath in. Exhale, fold forward over the legs. Bring the body up, switching sides, taking the left shin in front of the right shin. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold over. Gently bring yourself back up. Straighten both legs in front of you, coming for a forward fold. Inhale, reach both hands up. Exhale, fold over both legs. Pulse it out a little bit here first. Continue to pulse. And then hold. And this is our final finishing position. When you're ready, come out of it. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so glad we did this, and I can't wait to see you in the next flow. Take care and bye. See you soon.